And it very rarely will be that John McCain, I found to be a pretty principled guy, really didn't believe in the bill.
So Chris Christie announced today on Tuesday that he is running for president for the Republican nomination. Now, if you don't know who Chris Christie is, you're too young to remember. He basically, I would say, was the Ron DeSantis of the 2010s. Used to be the governor of New Jersey, was pretty liked by a lot of people. Then he kind of ran into a feud with Trump and became this totally just Trump derangement syndrome, RINO neocon. He's also very large, okay? Just going to point, totally unrelated. I'm just pointing it out as a statement of fact. He is a very obese individual there from a medical perspective. Not that that matters, of course. But anyways, today he did his launch event for president, and I want to react to some of it because it was hilariously bad. It's probably one of the worst presidential announcements I have ever seen. Not only, you look at this, okay? I'll put it on screen here so you can see.
What? Why do you think John McCain voted no? Now,
okay, so as you can see, there's like 30 people there. It's definitely a very small room. Chris Christie, despite having so many years out of politics, he's lost 0 weight, still incredibly obese. Not a good look. Not a good look for the party. It's like, yeah, obviously we have a dementia guy in office, but I don't think we need an obese president either, you know, just like that. But anyways, he did this. It went on forever, chat, okay? I kid you not. It was like 6 or 7 o'clock. I saw Real American was live reacting to it. I figured, okay, it'll go, what, an hour or whatever? I swear, I don't know the exact timestamp. This thing must have gone on for like 2 to 3 hours, okay? I tuned in for 2 minutes. To give you an idea of the Chris Christie campaign, talked about 2 things in the span of the 2 minutes, which I will play. He talked about John McCain. He was praising John McCain, and he was simping for the Ukraine stuff. Okay, take a listen. This was Chris Christie today. This is his announcement.
What? Why do you think John McCain voted no? Now, look, John McCain is gone, and we can't ask him anymore. And it very rarely will be that John McCain, I found to be a pretty...
So there he is, out of breath. The whole thing is boring. You can tell everyone is bored. Everyone's like, but you hear that, right? You guy's literally out of breath. Oops, did not mean to do that. Here you go.
What? Why do you think John McCain voted no? Now, look, John McCain is gone, and we can't ask him anymore. And it very rarely will be that John McCain, I found to be a pretty principled guy, really didn't believe in the bill. But I'll tell you something else that I know about John McCain.
So defending
John McCain had a long
McCain.
memory. John McCain listened to Donald Trump beat him senseless day after day after day after day, starting with the beginning of his campaign when he said he wasn't a war hero because he got captured.
So you're mad that, excuse me.
I would just suggest something on a human relations basis. If you're looking for somebody's vote who was kept in the Hanoi Hilton for years.
It's Trump's fault for Obamacare not passing, but it's McCain is a great person for voting against it.
I will not leave unless my men leave with me. If you want his vote, how about trying not to say he's not a hero?
Dude,
how about we start at that minimum amount of public...
Okay, step number 1. It's very off-putting. You're so grotesquely obese that you are out of breath. You, John McCain, you know, it's just very boring. It's very difficult to listen to. But on the greater point here, that's what you're going to run on, is rehashing this John McCain thing, right? Your 2024 platform is going to be about how Trump was too mean to John McCain. Okay, that was 2016. It's been a long time, Chris. And it's funny because these are the type of people who say we can't go back to Trump because Trump is of the past. We need to look forward, look to the future. How is rehashing this old feud from 2016 and making that your focus going to win the future for the Republicans? It's ridiculous. But let's keep listening here. We've listened to exactly 60 seconds. I have another 58. And in the fifth, again, this is literally, I tuned in and just heard this for 2 minutes and I screen recorded it. John McCain, the first 60 seconds. Let's listen to the next 60 seconds here, okay?
Discourse. And now I heard him say, if we made him president again, he would settle the Ukraine war in 24 hours. Did you hear that one? That's a beauty. That's really in a career of complete falsehoods.
So, you know, you can just tell, look at the high energy. Don't these people look very enthused? Isn't this an event you would love to go to watch Chris Christie stumble around on the stage and breathe really hard and be like, Donald Trump is bad. Lois, this is not my Batman costume. Literally.
That makes the top 5. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say Donald Trump could settle it in 24 hours. Let me tell you how he would. He'd give Ukraine to Russia. And he said
it. What?
Literally not
He
true.
said it on television. He said it at CNN, and he said, look, Russia's going to wind up with Ukraine anyway, so what's the difference?
That's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
That's how he'd settle it in 24 hours. He'd call Zelensky and say...
We're not talking about giving the whole country, okay? We're talking about a portion of the country because, let's be real, that's what's going to end up happening.
Hey, guess what?
And by the way, Crimea is not Ukraine, so, they always say that. No, Crimea is Russia. You can say, oh, the independence referendum was rigged. It was like 97%. And when you look at the inauguration ceremony to celebrate freaking Crimea being annexed back in 2014, does that look like the whole island is there celebrating and singing the Russian national anthem? Last I checked, they're not forced to be there by gunpoint. It's like, it's stupid. You can argue, oh, the East is a little bit mixed. Okay, fine. I understand there's pro-Russia, pro-Ukraine. Crimea is Russian. They speak Russian. They've wanted to be a part of Russia, okay? And then this is what the totally unrelated. I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, so let's listen to the last 10 seconds here of what I said.
To raise the Russian flag up on the pole. We're out of here. So I'm going to talk about those things. So you guys got that? That's the Chris Christie 2024 platform. Talk about John McCain and keep defending John McCain. Why? I don't know, but John McCain. And we need to fight to the very bitter end against Russia and kill a bunch of Eastern Europeans just because we feel like it. There's Chris Christie for you. Just wanted to talk about that very briefly. Realistically, that's about all we're going to talk about Chris Christie for this entire cycle. The guy's totally irrelevant. I honestly wouldn't be talking about it at all today, but I just found it quite funny. It was just a funny sight, okay? You see this guy, the room is totally empty, and he keeps running out of breath every 2 seconds. John McCain. Okay? I do hope he gets on the debate stage because I want to see one more time Donald Trump just call him fat or whatever. It would be kind of funny. But yeah, there's Chris Christie. Just thought we'd bring it up. Hey guys, Vince Dao here. Hope you enjoyed that clip from the Vince Dao Show. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And be sure to check out the Vince Dao Show live every weeknight here on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a great show. Many are saying this. So leave a like, check out our other clips, and be sure to check out the show. Yeah. God bless.